Hey yo! Welcome back to Good Call, fellas. What number is this? This is podcast number 9.
Is it nine?
Ooh, I think we're number 9 now. Yeah, we're at number 9.
Mm.
Number 9. Well, um, here with my boy Tweez again. My name's Will. You know, the two brothers from another mother's. We here to talk about some football, but how's life going? We got a little
But,
bit to catch up on after last week.
bro,
Sweet.
I'm just making
Good,
sure
bro?
it's sweet. I'm just making sure it's sweet for anybody that's watching. I had COVID. We're gonna just
He
go
had the
straight to the
vid.
point.
He got
I
the
had
vid.
COVID. Thank God I'm feeling better now. Still have a little minor cough, so if y'all hear it during the pod, I apologize. Deal with it. Um, but outside of that, I feel fine. I mean, even when
Mhm.
I think I tested on like last Thursday, in the whole okay, so I gotta play out the whole thing, right? So
Yeah. See, where'd you get it from? What happened? How'd you find out?
so right. So I'm gonna
Let's
play
hear
out the whole
this.
I'm gonna play out the whole thing because I don't even think I told you a story, right? So
No,
on
not
Monday, I think
details.
that Monday, right? The Monday, not this past week, but before last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, 5 people didn't show up to work. 5 employees didn't show up
Red
to work.
flags, red
Red
flags.
flag, right? Off rip, off top, right? Uh, so 5 people didn't show up. Now, mind you, at work, so we work and whatever. Those 5 people didn't show up till Wednesday, I believe. So they missed 3 days, or it was 2 or 3 days relatively, right?
They still showed up though after they were sick like that.
Yep.
Did they test themselves to see if they had COVID? They're just like, it's just a cold.
I don't know. They didn't really tell us.
Oh my,
Everybody was just like, "Oh,
selfish,
I got the flu," right?
selfish.
So then one of the drivers had got sick and didn't show up on Thursday. So it was only 2 drivers on Thursday. I started to feel like shit on Thursday, right? So then I went. When I got home, I got a text and it was like, "Hey, swoop de whoop tested positive. You should probably go get tested." I was like, "All right, bet." So I tested. So I took a little Lucira test and it came back positive
In
on
the home
Thursday.
kit.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
not the antigen, right? The antigen that's like the quick 15-minute one. This is like the 30-minute joint. They got the little machine swab with the machine with the liquid and you let it sit. They give you a timer for like
A
30 minutes.
machine.
It's
What
like a
kind of
little
COVID test you got?
it's a PCR test. So you know how okay. So you know the little quick 15-minute ones,
The
right?
ones
You
with little
swab
drops.
the drop ones. Not no. This is different.
Does this
You'll
one have a
swing it
strip?
in it. No, it's like it has a tube, right? You'll mix it. You mix your stuff in it. Then there's like this little machine that you place it in, and it runs like a test for like 30 minutes. It has like a little blinker on it, and then once it's done,
What
it lets you know
the
if you tested
heck?
negative or positive.
Where you
Hey
get
man,
this at, bro?
hey man, look man, hey
Hey,
dog, you feel me? We
hook a
plugged in over
brother
here. We
up.
plugged in. Um,
Gosh,
But yeah, so I tested positive on one of those, and those are way more
gosh, bro.
accurate. Those are more accurate than the antigen ones, right? So I tested positive, told my boss, whoop de whoop, um, you know, had to somehow get doctors know, even though they don't test you, brother. They don't, if you report that you tested positive, they won't take you, they won't see you.
Oh yeah,
So
no. Why
at
would they?
all. Exactly. So I still had to get a doctor's note, got that, whatever. But I tested. So then I stay home in the weekend. Shout out to my girl. She took care of me the whole weekend. She was just bringing me food and shit. Her family, my people was just bringing me. I was way more than prepared, right?
Yeah.
Had a fever, body weakness. What else did I really deal with that was crazy? I think that was it. The fever, I think, caught me off guard. Not caught me off guard, but it
Did you get a
lasted
high
a few
fever?
days. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I think my highest was like 102 at a point.
Mm,
I teetered around like 101 for like 2 days. I remember that for sure. I was at like 101 for
that's
like two
crazy.
days. And then I think by like day three, I think I was at like 99. I think, and then I teetered at 99.6 for like 2 days. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't get regular, I think, until like Sunday, right? Like normal temp, like fever was gone. I think
Yeah.
like Monday or Tuesday. Um, so then I had to take another test because then, after 5 days or whatever. So it was crazy, right? So on the antigen test, right, the one with the drops, I tested negative, right? But then I took another PCR test and I tested positive. You see what I'm saying? So I
Uh,
imagine if I don't take that PCR test, I go back to work spreading COVID. In
yeah.
theory,
Well, don't you have like a time period where you have to stay away from work once you test positive? Don't you gotta be
five
like
days.
five? Yeah, it's five
Technically,
days off,
so
right?
how my job worked, 5 days, you test on the fifth day. If you come back, if you report negative, then you come back the sixth day. If you test positive again, you got to do another 5 days and come back the 11th day.
Mm.
Regardless of fact, whether you test positive, like you don't even got to do no testing.
Yeah.
So, which to me is bullshit, but whatever. Because even you could test positive again, and you could be, people just had COVID for multiple weeks, so you could essentially go back and still be positive.
Yeah.
Which I think is what happened, and nobody said shit. Somebody at my job or somebody I encountered had COVID and didn't say shit. But that's neither here nor there. Long story short, I was sick, stayed
Mhm.
home. My Thanksgiving was still good, but I had to enjoy it from
Could
my
you
house.
taste?
Yeah, I had taste and smell. That
Okay.
shit that didn't change.
Okay.
But
Good.
I spent my whole Thanksgiving in the crib. Like, luckily my auntie made gumbo, so that was fire. My girl
Ooh.
brought me my girl and my stepmom, they brought me a couple plates. So I was good on food. Like,
What's the
I didn't
go-to?
really, what you mean?
Thanksgiving go-to. What is it?
Thanksgiving go to.
What you gotta
Personally,
have? You wait all year
I
for it.
I gotta have mac and cheese off top. I gotta
Mm-hmm.
have mac and cheese, good mac and cheese. Dressing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I know some of my family members they make dirty rice, so I don't say that's a necessary because some people don't make it, but I would say mac and cheese, dressing, turkey, but it got to be moist. It ain't that dry turkey. That dry turkey is out. It got to be that moist turkey. You feel me? If you know, you know.
You want that dark meat?
The dark meat, yeah. The ham for sure. Um, and then I gotta have the sweets for sure. Sweet potato pie,
Mm.
pecan pie, shit like that.
Dang,
Um,
bro. You don't have to invite me over one of these days. All that.
yeah, man. So my girl, her people have been pretty much made all that. And then my girl had brought me she had brought me my own personal pan of mac and cheese. Looking out for your boy. And what else and then she, turkey ham, mashed potatoes, little vegetables or whatever, green beans and stuffing, not stuffing, but dressing.
Yeah.
Um, and then my stepmom pretty much bought me more of the same, just her side of the thing. And yeah, so and then on top of that, my auntie made gumbo. So I was good. Like,
Yeah. No,
it
you was
wasn't the
good.
worst. It wasn't the worst like
You was
Thanksgiving. It
chilling.
sucked. It sucked because I just couldn't be around family and shit. Like, I was looking forward to it. I tested on Wednesday. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be up out of here. I'm gonna dip. I got a fresh fit. I was fit. I was fitted up, ready to dip. Tested positive on Wednesday. I was like, damn, I'm in the house. This shit trash. So, but yeah,
Dang.
man.
So that's
How was
why
your
we
Thanksgiving?
didn't record last week. And
Yeah.
we're
Just long
gonna
story
have
short,
to skip week 11 and go straight to week 12. But
this is week 12.
yeah, we just finished week 12 of the NFL.
Damn. So yeah, we skipping week 11.
Yeah.
Uh,
Any honorable
if you
mentions that you remember of from week
nah,
11 you want to
no,
mention? No?
nah,
Okay.
not really.
We just gonna go to
Like this,
week 12 because
y'all go watch somebody else to figure that out. If y'all want to watch week 11 that bad, I'm being completely honest with y'all.
hmm
But yeah, how was your Thanksgiving? Matter of fact, to everybody listening, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, first and foremost. I
Yes,
hope you was
happy
able to spend time with your
Thanksgiving.
family and be appreciative and grateful for being able
hmm
to still have family. If you do, if you don't, I hope that you was able to still find a way to enjoy Thanksgiving and have some good food. Um, but how was your Thanksgiving?
Mine was super chill, bro. Went over to my grandma's house, had the cousins over, aunts and uncles over. We just had the traditional, white people food. Just some
Hey,
dry
hold on.
turkey.
So what's oh, shit? So what's the typical white food, bro? Tell me about it.
You got some dry turkey. You got some corn. You got cranberry sauce. You got stuffing, or as you guys call it, dressing.
Yeah.
Uh, and my mom made mac and cheese, but
Uh-oh. What is it?
nice.
Don't I love my
I
don't
know, I
disrespect
know, I
my
know. I ain't gonna say that. I'm just saying she did good. She did good.
you okay?
She tried, yeah, she tried.
Right.
They had like yams. They
Okay.
had,
Okay.
what else did we have? Oh, we didn't have mashed potatoes this year, did we? I probably didn't. So for me, I love stuffing like
Uh-huh.
so much that
Yeah.
I don't look at anything else when I go to the kitchen to get my food.
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
just going straight for stuffing, bro. Like my whole plate is just stuffing,
Really?
gravy, and turkey. Stuffing, gravy, turkey. That's
Really?
all I'm doing. Yeah, like all
So
the
what
other
you like
stuff.
about stuffing so much?
I think I just love the taste of it. The taste of like the turkey juice mixed in with all that stuff, and this like the bacon
Mm,
that's in with it. But
talk
I think
about it.
it's because you only get it once a year that it
That
like
is true.
you are just like wanting it the entire year, that once you get it, it's like that's all that matters for me right now. Like, that's how I
Facts,
feel personally
facts,
about it.
facts.
So I was like,
Yeah.
you can move all this other stuff out the way because I don't, I get that more than once a year. But stuffing, I only get once a year, so I'm going in on that. So I had like 3 plates of stuff.
Really? Oh
Like,
nah. Hey.
plates,
I ain't
big
gonna lie
plates
to
of
you.
stuffing, bro.
Yeah, you got it, bro. I ain't never heard of nobody that wanted stuff it like that, bro.
Yeah.
No way.
They make like a crock pot full of it, bro. I had eaten at least half the crock pot by myself of just stuffing. Just
Really?
stuffing, pour that gravy on it. The gravy's made from the turkey juice too, so it tastes so good. And then just shred up a little bit of turkey, put it in there, mix it all together. Ooh, we good to go.
Okay. I learn something every day. For sure. All
Yeah,
right, cool. Shout
but
out to the
that
shot.
was Thursday, and then Friday we had a Mexican Thanksgiving. Went over to the father-in-law's house. He made some pozole. Ooh, really?
Oh, okay. I remember. I seen
Pozole?
that. I seen that. I seen that. I seen that. I seen that.
My
Okay.
father-in-law makes some good pozole. He gets it's all in the chili, however you make your chili, but
Yeah.
he gets his chili from his sister, and she's been making it for years. So when he makes it, oh man, it's so good. I had like 3 bowls of it. It was so good. But
Okay.
yeah, so
Sound
I
like you
had
had a
two
good
Thanksgivings
one.
basically.
Hey,
And then the day
hey, that's
after
what's up.
that, we did some family photos at a tree farm. I don't know if you've seen
Uh-huh.
that I posted that on
Yeah,
Instagram.
yeah, yeah. No, no, I seen that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we did some family photos, so we're gonna have Christmas cards coming out soon with all that. And then we also
Oh,
went after that. We went on a train ride over in Sacramento. It's
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like a Polar Express kind of thing, like the movie Polar Express.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a theme like that, and they come and serve you like hot chocolate, cookies, sing songs on the train, stuff like that. It's like a
Oh
Christmas
yeah, I
theme thing.
seen that. I seen that.
Yeah,
I think you and I seen your sister too, right? She was
yeah, my
there.
sister went with us, but
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
we went to do that right after the tree farm. But yeah, so I had a good 3 days of Thanksgiving and just holidays, spending time with family. But yeah, that's how mine went.
Okay, man. Hey, man, that sounds good to me, man.
Yes,
So you had a good
sir.
time, for real, for real. I ain't mad
Hmm.
at that. You had 2 Thanksgivings.
Basically, 2 Thanksgivings.
Yeah, I mean, this is what Tuesday following Thanksgiving, so hopefully
Yeah,
y'all done with leftovers as a unit. If not, throw them shits away. There's only so many remixes you can make of Thanksgiving food.
yeah.
Um, Usually I stop eating Thanksgiving food probably Saturday night.
Saturday night, you usually done?
Usually I'm done.
Mm, that makes
So
sense. My mom, growing up, used to the next day she would make like turkey sandwiches, but she would do it to where it's like she would make more gravy. to where your sandwich is literally just falling apart because it's like just gravy everywhere. It's so good. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So she used
Well,
to do that like the morning after she get all the
yeah.
turkey and
See,
stuff together.
when shit like that start happening, that's when I clock out personally.
It's good,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, because my dad used to do shit like that. He used to make like turkey sandwiches and shit. And that was like
Hmm.
after that was like day 3 of leftovers. Just like, fam, throw that shit away. You know what I'm saying? Personally, for me, or go give it away to somebody.
Yeah, I was
Like,
gonna
I'm
say go
good.
find a homeless dude. He gonna
The
enjoy it.
only the only leftovers I will probably like redo over and over again is mac and cheese, dressing, and ham. That's the only thing that I
I
redo.
can't do ham.
Yeah, you got to get the ham
I don't
with
like
the brown
ham,
sugar
bro.
on the crust, bro.
I don't like ham, bro.
You gotta get that.
Can't do it.
I'm talking about that brown sugar one, bro. That shit
Can't do
fire to
it.
me. Cause usually turkey be good, but like if you don't get the dark meat, bro, that white meat shit be making my throat dry.
It
So
is really dry. You gotta put a lot of gravy on it to make it
a
good.
lot
But
of gravy. And most white people and most black people don't make gravy with the turkey, bro. It be turkey. That's
it's
it.
just
No
no
gravy.
gravy,
No gravy.
no
Straight
cranberry
cactus
sauce.
meat. Mm-mm. No
Cactus.
cat. No cranberry sauce. Yes, but
Yeah.
no turkey. No gravy. Because most black well, I'll say my family doesn't really do mashed potatoes for Thanksgiving. We do the mac and cheese. We'll do potato salad. We will do dirty rice, which is rice with it's like flavored rice with ground beef in it. Um,
That actually sounds pretty good.
oh yeah, you never had dirty rice.
You don't invite
Damn,
me over for your food, bro.
damn,
You
damn,
gotta
bro.
help me out.
Damn, bro. Okay, I
The
got you.
boy needs to experience a different culture. You feel me?
I'll keep that in mind, bro. I'll keep that in mind. Um,
Your auntie
what
love
was I
me
gonna say?
anyway, so I come over.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you good. Yeah, for sure. You're a money ball for sure. But yeah, mac and cheese, dressing. Um,
You see that
there's a few other things too. I just can't think of it at the moment.
you
So
see how after the games they be like ripping turkeys apart on the field. He's just got a big old leg.
that shit is so nasty. They don't even wash their hands, bro. That shit is
He's
so
just running around the locker
unsanitary.
room with turkey legs.
That stuff is so nasty, bro, because it's like, bro, yeah, we got COVID. Y'all out here just grabbing with the glove that they've been catching footballs with all day,
Spitting into.
spitting into it, just straight, just disgusting.
Yeah.
Anyway, um, as we transition from Thanksgiving, there were games that were played on
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving. Um,
I
just
actually
to
got a
give you
couple games for you if you want to do that before we get into the
okay,
actual
yeah.
game.
But before we get into that, I'm gonna get into that. But I just kind of want to give them an outline of what we're gonna be talking about today for this podcast. So for this podcast, we're going to go over week 11. Was it week 11 or week 12?
We're going over week 12.
Oh, we're going over week 12. Damn,
Yeah.
my bad. We're going
Yeah,
over
we
week
skipped
12.
11.
So we're going to recap the Thanksgiving games. And we're going to talk about the Baltimore and Jaguars game as well as the Packers and the Eagles. Um, but as we get into
Mm-hmm.
that, what game you want to talk to me about?
So you know how I've been doing like the questions for you, and then you have to like answer the questions. All that. I found
Yeah.
something else I want to try on you. So basically, I'm gonna tell you some details about a specific player, and you're gonna have to tell me who the player is.
Okay.
You want to
I'm
try
cool with
that
that.
out?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So this player was drafted in 2019 to the Raiders. He is from uh Hoy Colaville, Texas. So he's from Texas. Let's see. Any hints yet? Who he might be? Drafted in
No notes.
2019 to the Raiders. He's from Texas. He went to Eastern Michigan University.
Eastern Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I need a position.
He's on defense.
Raiders? Eastern Michigan. He plays corner.
No.
D line.
Nope.
Linebacker.
Yep. He's a
Okay.
linebacker. Got drafted in 2019. He was number 4 in picks. He was pick number 4.
Pick
He
number
got drafted
4.
to the Raiders. He's from Texas. He went to Eastern
Damn.
Michigan University.
This is a good one. Um,
He's 6'5", weighs 256.
yeah, that a lot of that shit ain't gonna help. I'm gonna be honest. Damn, I feel like
He's
shit. Cause I don't.
American.
Okay, I don't need
Oh wait, he's a defensive end.
ethnicity.
My bad. He's a defensive end.
Okay, that somewhat helps.
That's
I
got to
knew
narrow
it.
it down for you easily.
Yeah, but I don't really know. Like,
He the bad boy of the defense right now.
it's not Max Crosby. He went to. I thought he went to Michigan. He went to AC. He went to
It's
Eastern Michigan.
Cosby. It's
Wow,
Cosby.
wow.
Yeah, he went to
I
Eastern
swear.
Michigan University.
Oh wow! I swear. For some reason, I felt like he went to Michigan. But yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm like, what top pick went to Eastern Michigan? But yeah, I was only thinking Max
Okay.
Cosby. But go ahead. Yeah, I got that right. So that's one.
All right. Next guy. Got drafted in 2017.
Uh huh.
Okay. To Arizona.
Yep.
Went to Bellevue High School and he played at University of Washington. And he is from what's WA? Is that Washington?
Yeah.
Okay, he's from Washington.
Okay. The college he went to is Washington as well.
He went to Washington. He's from Washington. Got drafted in 2017 to the Arizona Cardinals
He
in the
still plays for
second
them
round.
now.
He still plays for them now.
Ooh. Wide receiver,
Nope.
running back.
Nope.
Okay. So
He
Washington.
plays defense.
Okay, another fucking defender. Uh 2017.
2017. Got drafted. He's
2017.
still there.
Second round, he's still
Plays
there.
defense.
Corner.
He is not a corner.
Oh god. Yeah, I'm trying to think anybody that I would think notable. I don't know.
He's still there.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't think. I don't know anybody because I'm trying to think, and I know Washington because it's Pac-12, but I can't think of
Bruh.
anybody notable that I remember that went. He got
You
drafted to
you you
Arizona.
done?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know what that is.
Buda Baker, bro. Buda Baker.
Buda Baker. I was thinking that, but I was just like, maybe not.
It's Buda
He went to
Baker.
Washington. I was
Went
trying
to
to figure.
Washington.
I couldn't think of what school he went to. I don't remember him going to.
University of Washington.
Okay.
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 Next player got drafted in 2015 to the Oakland Raiders. 4th overall pick from Miami, Florida.
From Miami.
Currently plays for the Browns.
And he went to Miami for college.
College, he played for. Oh, it doesn't say who he played for college. Oh,
He
wait.
had to go to
College football, Alabama. Played for Alabama.
But he plays for the Browns now.
Plays for the Browns now. Got drafted 2015 to the Raiders. Played for Alabama. He's from Miami, Florida.
Oh, what college you say you went to again?
Bama.
Oh, Amari Cooper.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
easy.
That was easy. That took you a minute. It took you a minute.
Yeah, no, because like
right.
you, the way you read it out, you don't even be know what college they went to. So how am I supposed to know?
I told you what college you went to.
You
okay, I
telling
got three
me?
more. I got 3 more.
Okay.
Okay. This player got drafted in 2017.
Uh-huh.
Okay. To the Vikings.
Uh-huh.
Okay. From Miami, Florida as well. And he went to
Uh-huh.
Florida State University.
Oh, Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook. Okay. Okay, next one. Drafted
I ain't gonna
in
lie, you could just you don't have to tell me the city that they're from. I'm not gonna know.
you're not
I'm
gonna
gonna
know?
be honest
Okay,
with
I
you.
won't tell you
No.
that. This player was drafted in 2017. Uh to let's see, play college football in Wisconsin. Drafted to the Steelers.
TJ Watt.
Yep. Okay, this last one. I don't know if you're gonna get this last one.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be a hard one for you. Okay, it's gonna be a hard one for you.
Okay.
So this player got drafted in 2013 to the New York Jets. And he went to West Virginia University. Currently playing for the Seahawks.
Come on, bro. You think I don't know this one out of all of them? You think I don't know this one out of all? Now, mind you, you got to keep in mind. You got to think about it. You haven't even told me a position for the last like four.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, bro. How you think I really don't know this one? This is probably the easiest one you gave me out
I
of
know it
all
is.
of them.
I'm trolling you. You better get this one.
Come on, bro. Put some respect on
Because
my
you
guy
was
Gino, man.
writing him,
For
bro.
like
You
this,
was
put some respect on my
writing
guy
him.
Gino, man. You know what I'm saying? Gino out here, man. I like this, man. That's easy, man. Shout out to Gino. You know what I'm saying?
Geno Smith. Yes,
Yep.
sir. You got that one. Okay, well, you did pretty good. I'm gonna have some more for you next week, but
Yeah, exactly. I think I only
gotta go
missed
on that one.
one. I missed
I think
one.
you missed like two.
Which other one did I miss?
You didn't get Buddha,
I just said
and you barely got Crosby.
I got Crosby, but you didn't even know what position he played. You said linebacker.
Yeah, I thought he was a linebacker, but then
That's
I
what I'm
was like,
saying.
oh my
So
bad, he's a
how you going?
defensive end.
Exactly.
You
So
still
I'm
didn't
thinking
get it though. You
linebacker,
still
and
didn't get it though.
I did. I said Max Crosby because I was like, he went to. I said Max Crosby because I'm like, he went to Eastern
Okay,
Michigan.
whatever. You only missed one. So sorry.
Such a hater, man.
My
Anyway,
bad.
moving along.
To the
We
World Cup.
the World Cup. I know, right? You know what?
They're going crazy right now, man.
This podcast could best rather not be nothing about football. But anyway,
I know.
moving along. Thursday Thanksgiving football had a lot of good games. Starting out, I think the first game in the morning was what? I think it was the Bills game? Who was first? Who played first? I think the Bills played first, right? Bills played first. They played the Lions, very competitive game.
Yeah.
25. The score was 25-28. As
It
the
was a
Bills
shootout.
won, pretty much, relatively good. It was still a great game, though.
Yeah.
Bills are now at 8-3, while Detroit Lions was at 4-7. As the fast forward to, I think there was it the Giants and the Cowboys? The Giants folded in the late game to fold into 7-4. Dallas came through with the dub, finished 8-3. Well, they're not 8-3 now for the season. And then lastly, the Patriots were 6-5. Well, Patriots lost to the Vikings, which makes the Patriots 6-5 and the Vikings 9-2. My question to you is about any of these three games. What did you see? Let's see. What I want to ask you. What was your thoughts about Thanksgiving game? What was your thoughts about the games? Was there anything that caught you by surprise? And yeah, I'll just start with those two.
Yeah, I think these Thanksgiving games were actually very entertaining. All three games were pretty close. I mean, except for the Vikings and Patriots at the end. Well, that's still just one
Which could have been actually
one touchdown
yeah, I was
away.
saying. Yeah, I
But
was gonna say.
the all three games were very very entertaining. I think all the teams did their part in making sure that Thanksgiving wasn't going to be just regular Thursday night football game like if you're watching the Broncos or something because then it's just trash. But no, I think they did good. I mean, Bills and Lions, they basically just went for a shootout. Both teams did what they needed to do, and just the Bills kind of just did a little more. I was hoping the Lions were going to win because the Lions were on a hot streak. I got a question for you on that one though. What do you think of Jared Goff now? Now you see what the Lions are doing because I like Jared Goff. I always
Still
like Jared
trash.
Goff. He from Cal, so he one of my boys. But
He's still trash.
I don't think he's trash at all. I
He's still
Jared
trash.
Goff is actually leading in a lot of the stats with the QB over a lot of these so-called top quarterbacks.
Do
So
you have these numbers, sir?
no, but I seen that he was leading in
Well,
like
that's
three different
where your
categories.
notes at. You trying to make a
Okay.
claim for him, and you don't even have them notes. So as far as
Oh,
I'm concerned, I don't know.
okay,
I
well
don't
let me
think
see.
so.
Let me see.
Go
Let me
ahead. Go
see.
ahead. Go
Let me
ahead. Take
see.
it down. Go ahead.
Jared Goff. What is he leading in? Okay, let me see. Let's see. But yeah, y'all need to put some respect on this man's name
Yeah.
because
Make sure you got your nuts next time, my boy.
no, I get my notes from TikTok.
I see. Sheesh.
Uh, but what do you? Why don't you like Jared Goff? Like, what's wrong with him?
I just don't think he's that good. I just think that he's just a below average. He's just an average to below average quarterback. And that's really all it is to it.
You think he's a below average quarterback?
Average to below average quarterback. I think if you rank him in the quarterbacks, he's in the 20s. I don't think that's a crazy statement. Very underperformed, very underwhelming. Really don't think he's that good of a thrower. I think he definitely never really matched up to the hype um that that everybody was, making him to be. So in that department, that's why I said I think he wasn't. In my personal opinion, I just never thought he was that good. So
Yeah, well, you tripping because I mean, if you see the way he's been playing these past couple games, Jared Goff has been going out. He's been going crazy.
he was probably
He
going
he's been
crazy.
he's
No
been
one put
playing
it
that dude.
past him.
He's
No
been
one put
playing
it
that
past
dude.
him. But I mean, for him going crazy, they still got a 4-7 record.
Yeah,
And
that's true though.
in the grand scheme of things, if
But
you're that quarterback like you say you are, then you would have more wins than that.
I choose him over Geno
Unfortunately,
Smith.
yeah,
Jared Goff over
that
Geno
sounds
Smith.
good. That's cool. I mean, if you feel that way, I don't agree. That's a bad take in my opinion, but hey, whatever floats your boat, right?
Uh-huh. Well,
Yeah, I'm not gonna stop you from thinking that. I mean, you thought CD Lamb was better than Justice Jefferson at this point. Hey,
yeah,
I
no, at
don't
this
know
point,
what
I didn't know.
I don't
I
I
was
don't
on
know
something
what
that
you
day. I was
I
on
don't know
something that
what takes you got. You know what I'm saying? I think
day.
you know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm gonna just let you grab that. But nah, man. I think that Jared Goff, I think he's decent, right? I don't think he's
Nothing.
nothing to call home about. Um, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
it's just the fact that I think he hasn't lived up to his potential that everybody has sought him out to be.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he had to stay with the Rams, and they were comfortable with getting rid of him because they knew they couldn't win with him at quarterback, and they were right. I mean, granted, they suck now, but all them years that they
Yeah.
had all that talent,
They have fallen apart. It's crazy to
they couldn't.
watch.
Hey, man, I was listening to I was listening to a radio just today about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question. Would you rather so right, let's take the Niners, right? The Niners have been to the conference championship game 3 out of the last 4 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all only went to the Super Bowl once, but y'all
Mm-hmm.
made it to the conference championship,
Yeah.
right? Would you rather that, or would you rather get one chip but then be shitty the next year? So would you rather be perennial conference championship contenders, maybe a Super Bowl, but you don't win, but
Mm-hmm.
you're always there? Or would you rather win that one year, but then you're shitty, let's say for the next 2 to 3 years?
I'd rather stay consistent and be a good team than just
Okay.
go get a chip out on just
Okay.
1 year. I'd rather
Okay.
stay consistent. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
it's just gonna take one little thing to help us push it over and just start. getting what we need to get, which is getting rid of 10. But
No.
yeah.
But in theory, no, I'm saying in theory though. Let's say y'all go to the conference, but y'all never win. Y'all not gonna win. Let's say y'all go to the next, y'all go to the championship the next 4 years, maybe even reach the Super Bowl 2 times of it and don't win.
Mm-hmm.
But you get a chance to make the Super Bowl once in 5 years, but you are damn near trash every other year.
Now,
Which one do you want?
I'm still sticking with being a good team, like through those 5 years,
Okay.
because I got a lot of Raider fans and they be hating on us, but we always have a better record than them every year. So I'd rather take that and be like, yeah, we don't get no chips, but at least we still better than y'all. You feel me?
But then let's say for the Raiders, right? If they take the other one, they take the other side and
Mm-hmm.
be like, okay, y'all better than us, but we actually, when we got there, we finished. Y'all can't finish. That's your
Yeah, but we
problem.
keep getting there.
Yeah, y'all can get it. That's cute. But if you don't win, then that
And
all
where you at
kind of
right
is
now? How about
irrelevant.
that?
As a part-time Raider fan
Uh-huh.
nowadays, we struggling. We did win last week.
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
2 weeks in one pay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it's looking better. I don't think
Derek
the
Carr was
playoffs.
crying
I
at the
don't.
end of that. So
Hey man, when you're a competitor and you want to win, shit happens. I respect it.
mhm.
I ain't mad at it personally. I think when you're a competitor, I think it's kind of you want to see emotion. You don't want to see your players being fraudulent, act like they don't care about the game. Can it be a little excessive? Sure, but
Yeah.
I would rather that than him to act like he didn't care just to move on to the next week and don't act like he don't want to win.
But
So
did you did you see when that first interception by the Seahawks? The number 52 was on the sideline. He ran in to start blocking for the team.
yeah, and they didn't call shit.
He didn't say nothing about it. You
They
just see
didn't
him
call a
start. He
damn thing.
said,
I was
"Oh
like,
yeah, we got the ball. I
wow.
got you." I just start pushing people.
Right. They just let him go too. That's what I'm saying, bro. They was
I think
trying
his
to
name is
hold the
Taylor
Raiders,
or something like
bro.
that.
They was trying to hold the Raiders,
That
bro.
was hilarious when
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, dude, get off the field, bro.
Bruh, for real. Bro was cat and dog.
Oh my
He was
goodness, that was
I don't know how he
hilarious.
got away with that. He just snuck on and just
Yeah,
unbelievable, man.
but yeah, so good job with Raiders. But anyways, we're supposed to be talking about the Thanksgiving games. What you talking about over here about the Raiders and stuff,
You
man?
went on this Jared Goff
Okay.
tangent and went somewhere else with it, and I
Yeah,
just
because I
followed.
couldn't find the stats. But basically, Jared Goff, I think he's a good quarterback. I would choose him over Geno Smith.
Yeah.
I might eat those words later, but as of right now,
Man,
no, I don't. I'm not
you
rocking with Geno.
the statements you be
I'm
making,
not
boy. You know what I
rocking
mean?
with
But anyway,
Geno. And then we got
this
Giants and Cowboys.
mm-hmm.
uh I don't know if you've seen that catch by Slayton on the 1 yard line.
Oh yeah, it was a hell of a catch. He's a boy. He's
But
a boy.
he
He's a
went
boy.
up there and grabbed it. Okay. I seen that.
He
That
was up
went
there.
crazy. Then also CD Lamb with that one-handed catch that he had. That was fire. And then they had the tight end that hurdled that one dude at the towards the end of the game. And that boy should not be moving like that, but he did it anyway. So good job to him. And then what'd you think about that celebration they had, the Cowboys at the end? Did you see that
I don't really
celebration?
remember which one.
They all got into the big red bowl and they started playing whack-a-mole.
Oh, they do that all the time.
They do that all the time. That's the first time I've seen that. I
They
was like,
always
what are you
do
guys doing?
every year they'll do some celebration. Somebody will go into the bucket and then they'll do something like remember one year they dropped the football in there. I remember one time they did. I think they did something similar to a whack a mole where players got in the actual bowl and was
Mhm.
doing that. Yeah, so that's not nothing. No, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah, I seen that and I was like, what are these boys doing? And then yeah, it was the Vikings and Patriots. Justin Jefferson is a cheat code, bro.
Oh
This
man,
dude is legitimately a cheat code. He's only 23 years old,
you talking to me like I don't know.
bruh. 23 years old. You're not even in your prime yet, and this boy's out here doing what he's doing. You
He's a
know,
special guy.
that is crazy. And then the Vikings actually had a kick return. I don't think I've seen a kick return all this year yet. Like all the games I've watched, I don't remember any kick returns. That's
Yeah,
the
no,
first one I
okay,
can
so
remember.
um,
There might be some that happened. I just didn't watch those games because they was
there
irrelevant.
was
But
one game that like the punt return just happened. I think that was the first punt return all year. I want to say
yeah,
it was this week, but yeah.
yeah, the Vikings had a kick return too. But yeah, Justin Jefferson, he's on something. I did not know though. That it was LSU had Burrow as QB, and then they had Chase on one side and Justin Jefferson on the other. Is
Yeah,
that correct?
yeah.
So that's why
They
they
had a
won that year,
squad.
right?
Yeah, they had a squad. They had a
Yeah,
squad. When
bro.
you talk
I'm
about
like,
a
what?
squad, they had a squad, bro. That year was special because they had the best receivers in the game, which happened to damn near be top 5 receivers in the league today. So
Yeah, but after these couple of games, I mean, you had the Vikings kind of getting exposed a little bit because they got destroyed the week before. I don't know if you've seen that score.
Vikings got destroyed by
I think it
who?
was Cowboys. I think Cowboys destroyed the Vikings the week before.
Did they?
Uh, yeah, dude, it was bad. Was it week 11? I think you need to check on, but I think it was the Cowboys that whooped on the Vikings. Let me check real quick. Hold on. Okay, yeah, it was the Cowboys. So it's 40-3.
Yeah.
Yeah, they beat them 40-3. So after that game, I was like, dang, bro, like I thought the Vikings were legit. And then I see them get blown out by the Cowboys, which to be fair, Cowboys do have the second best defense in the league. Because you know who's number one. But yeah, it was looking pretty scary for the Vikings after that blowout they had versus the Cowboys. But this week, they got the Patriots, and yeah, Justin Jefferson, it needs some help. So OBJ, you want to go to Minnesota, go get a chip, because we don't know where you going
He's
right
going to
now.
I think he's going to Dallas.
You think he's gonna go to Dallas?
Most articles that talk about it have him kind of right and written on the wall as kind of Dallas. So I don't see him in Minnesota. He don't really like.
Mm-hmm.
They already
I
have
mean,
Thielen. The
yeah,
Cowboys
but
need a second receiver, so I don't see
oh
him.
yeah, they do.
I don't
CeeDee Lamb
see
needs help
him.
too.
Huh?
CeeDee Lamb needs help too.
Yeah, right. So I don't think that. I don't think that. I think Minnesota wouldn't. I don't. I think they're interested, but I think that would be overkill. Personally, I think they're fine. I think they just have to. They just Kirk Cousins just got to perform on big stages. I think that's really what it comes down
Stop
to
being
with them.
Garoppolo.
Not even Garoppolo, because I think he. I just think he just doesn't play to what a lot of people thought. There was a time in his career where everybody thought he was like a top 10. There was people that thought he was a top 10 quarterback. At a point, it was just the
Yeah.
fact that for some reason, when it comes to big stages, primetime games, he folds. Like I think he has one of the worst records ever in excuse me in NFL history when it comes to primetime games. But Thursday night he was different. He
Mm-hmm.
threw for dinner 300, had dinner I think 3 times if I remember correctly. So he balled out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
30 for 37, very efficient. No picks, I believe, right? Oh yeah, one, but in the grand scheme of things, wasn't bad. Um, Mac Jones, they played pretty decent. I think there was a catch by Hunter Henry at the end of the game that should have been a touchdown, but they took it back. Unfortunately, it's kind of how shit works. Sometimes in the NFL, you don't get the calls to go your way, so there's that. But shout out to the Patriots making it a very competitive game. I still think the Vikings are legit. Unfortunately, probably on the as good as their record is, they're still kind of wait and see just because of the fact that it seems like against the Cowboys and the Eagles, they got those two losses with the two NFC East teams, and they lost pretty bad to both teams. So, as far as
Mm-hmm.
I'm concerned, as of right now, how look the story kind of with them is, yeah, they're a great team, but if they play a team that's a playoff team or competitive as them, it don't seem that they do as good. So The jury out is still on the Vikings, even though they're 9-2. It may be a different story. I don't remember if those games were. I think Minnesota was. I think the Eagles game was at home, but I think the Cowboys game was on the road. But they still lost both of them. So,
Yeah.
either way, they still have to prove that they can beat actual winning teams, or
I
playoff
mean,
teams
they're not
in
gonna
their
have too
division.
much of a problem with their division because I mean,
I'm talking about playoff. I'm talking about playoff teams. They're not going to play
oh,
nobody. I'm
like,
talking about. I'm talking about Cowboys, Eagles,
I
Niners,
thought you were talking about the Vikings getting into the playoffs. I was
Giants.
like, they
No,
ain't
I'm
gonna
not
have
worried about
that.
them
They
getting to
gonna
the
be in there.
playoffs. They probably gonna win the division 9 times out of 10. I'm talking about them actually making a playoff run. They have to be able
Mm,
to. And if you're those type of teams, then you know that's not really a good look. I mean, you're 9-2, but your record doesn't feel what y'all. The team doesn't feel what the record is saying. So they don't really look 9-2. You know what I mean? They look more like 7-5 or 8-4. You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
um,
they don't feel like they
but
should be having that record.
yeah, you know what I mean. But they learned how to win clutch games. So
Hmm.
again, they lost to those two teams, but then they beat the Bills. So it's kind of hard to judge them right now. You just would hope that they win the games that they need to win against those better teams, and we'll see. It kind of like I said, it all boils down to what Kirk Cousins can do in primetime moments. He just tends to nut up and just not really play up to his ability. So, if he fixes that, then I think the the potential is there. They could get to the Super Bowl behind Kirk Cousins, but the jury is out on him. So until then, we'll see. But shout out to them for getting the dub last week against the Patriots. The Buffalo and Detroit game was pretty good. Very competitive. Detroit definitely. I don't know. They play every year at Thanksgiving, and they always compete. Um,
And they never win.
they never really win, but they always compete. Shout out to them. Yeah, me and my
Cliff
Rosh
going crazy.
Brown was going crazy. He had 9 catches, 122 for a tug. Did his thing. Jared Goff did what Jared Goff does, even though he's still playing through injury right now. He's still being productive, still running the ball, still trying to be the same. Josh Allen do it all, carried out a dub, which made them 8-3, which was a very needed game right now in a very contested
Hold
AFC
on.
East division. What's up?
So you still picking Josh Allen over Mahomes?
We passed that. I said Pat Mahomes like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Why are you bringing?
I just want to make
You got
sure. I
dementia,
just want to
bro.
make sure. I just
You
want to make
have
sure.
dementia.
I just want to make sure.
That's
Cause
what we gonna
you
talk
was
about.
bugging that one podcast we did
I
over
would well
here.
at the time you could kind of make that argument, but just because came off such a bad game, but he came at the when I made my statement, he only had that one bad game up to that point. He was
Hmm.
still playing MVP like football up until that point. It's just he got to that point, and then it just went downhill, and he basically just handed Mahomes the MVP at that point. So what can you do? But he played this when it comes to quarterbacks, it's Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, and everybody else. Still. Like Pat Mahomes is on the tier of his own. I give you that. Josh Allen is right under him. You could dare to go 1A, 1B if you really wanted to, but I'll go 1-2. And then it's literally everybody else. You put them like this. Josh Allen is
Okay.
closer to Pat Mahomes than he is to anybody else as far as
Oh
quarterbacks.
my goodness.
So
This boy
as far as
crazy.
how's that crazy? That's not a crazy statement. Feel
How
like this.
you
Pat Mahomes
can
is
we
top tier.
okay,
He's
okay,
top tier. He's
okay.
still top tier. What?
Can we please start including Jalen Hurts in this conversation now?
No, bro. He's not. Nope. Nope. He's
Oh
not. He's
my
not. He's not. And I love Jalen Hurts. And I
goodness,
love Jalen Hurts.
bro.
I love Jalen Hurts.
You
He's a boy.
got to.
Why do I have to?
He has the best record in the NFL. He
That's it.
has more rushing yards than
That's
most
it.
running backs in the league. He's
He's
up
top.
there in
He's
passing
like top.
yards.
He's not. Wait. He's not. I don't even think he's top 10 in rushing. But go ahead. Justin Fields got that stat. But continue. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. You know
Okay, go
Jalen
ahead.
Hurts is up there, especially after this last game. And he he broke
Look up top rushers in the league, bro. He not in that
he broke
discussion.
didn't he break the record for most rushing yards in a game for a quarterback this past
I
game?
believe so, but
He
that
broke
still
Vic's
doesn't
record, didn't he?
yet. But we're talking about quarterbacks, bro. He not even,
Yeah.
bruh. He not even top 10.
He threw for
Top
like
10 right now. But
150 and he ran for like
listen,
180.
listen. The top 10 running backs right now rushing yards: Josh Jacobs, Derrick
That's running
Henry, Nick
backs.
Chubb. No, it's rushing yards. It's anybody. Josh
Okay.
Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb, Barkley, Miles Sanders, Dalvin Cook, Justin Fields, Aaron Jones, Damon Pierce, Jonathan Taylor, Tony Pollard, and Lamar Jackson.
So
Justin
he's not even
Fields
in there.
ain't no, he like 20th.
Well,
He not he's not even if you want to go passing yards, he's not even top 10. Top 10 right
I
now is
still
Pat
think
Mahomes.
we need to
It's Pat
include.
Mahomes. I'm gonna go through the top 10 for you. Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Tom Brady, Justin Herbert, Geno Smith, Kirk Cousins, Derek Carr, Jared Goff, and Aaron Rodgers. Jalen Hurts is like 15th in passing yards. Jalen Hurts is only in
Well,
Jalen Hurts is only in the MVP discussion. Don't get me wrong, he's playing well. He's only in the MVP discussion is because they are winning. Outside of that, he ain't really having an MVP like season at all.
yeah. Well, stats can say what they want to say, but
What you
yeah,
mean?
he balling
You
out.
think you think when Jimmy G was winning, you think we was putting him in the top quarterback discussion?
Heck
No.
no.
Okay then.
Heck no.
No. And that's not to compare Jalen Hurts to Jimmy G, but I'm just saying, like, Jalen Hurts is a great quarterback.
You wouldn't
He's
even include
not,
him in the top five.
no, he's not a better quarterback than Pat Mahomes. He's not a better quarterback than Josh Allen. He's not a better quarterback than Joe Burrow. He's not a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson. He's not a better quarterback than Justin Herbert. He probably not even a better quarterback than
Herbert.
Aaron Rodgers. Justin
Herbert.
Herbert? Justin Herbert's a boy.
Herbert.
That is yes, Herbert is a boy. Herbert, put some respect on Herbert. You tripping.
He got a
You
losing
tripping.
record, bro.
That's not his fault, though.
Okay.
That's not his fault. His team is underachieved. His team has been dealing with injuries. Khalil Mack, Bosa been hurt all year. Khalil Mack has carried that defense. They've been dealing with the injury bugs all year. That defense is underachieved because they were supposed to be a top team in the AFC West. So, and that's not been. And Justin Herbert is he in top five passing yards in the league right now. He not on him. His stats ain't changed. 19 touchdowns, 7 interceptions with a 92 quarterback rate. The same comparable to Josh Allen, Derek Carr, Jared Goff, Aaron Rodgers. He balling.
So you would include him in the top
So
five, even though he got a losing record.
if we talking about pure quarterbacks, then yeah. We just talking about the player and their ability. Yes. Okay. Do you not? I don't think you get how this works. I think you get how this works. I don't think you get how this works. Now, granted, if you want to put Jalen Hurts in the top 10, sure. I'm picking, but if I'm picking quarterbacks, I'm picking Pat Mahomes over him. That's one. I'm picking Josh Allen over him. I'm picking Joe Burrow over him. Tom Brady, maybe not because he's older, but I think maybe not just because he's older. But I think if you put Tom Brady with that offense y'all got, what they got over there in Philly, I think they'll still probably pick him. Justin Herbert, I'm picking him over Jalen Hurts. That's 5 quarterbacks already. Geno Smith, I'm probably not picking Geno over Jalen Hurts.
Nah.
Kirk Cousins, I'm probably not picking Kirk Cousins over Jalen Hurts. Derek Carr, probably not. Jared Goff, I'm probably not. Aaron Rodgers, I'm picking over Jalen Hurts. Sorry. And I'm picking Lamar
I
Jackson
actually want to
over.
ask you about that.
I'm picking Jalen Hurts over. I'm picking Aaron Rodgers over Jalen Hurts. I'm picking Lamar Jackson over Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is probably in the between that 8 to 15 range
That's
as of
crazy.
today. How's that crazy?
That's crazy.
How? How?
Because Bremen is balling out. He's having, he's got, like I said, his team's got the best record. And we know that W's come from the quarterbacks. So,
How do they? So
because
wait,
if
wait,
you
wait,
don't
wait,
have a
wait,
decent
wait, wait.
quarterback, you ain't going to be getting a lot of W's like this.
So Kirk Cousins is top five then by your logic.
No. But
They're
if you
nine and
go,
two. They're 9-2.
if
They're
you have a
winning.
losing team, doesn't that reflect the quarterback?
Not in all
Because the
cases.
quarterback's job is to go out there and score points.
Not in all cases when you don't have surrounding talent. It's not like basketball where one player could kind of take over. It's kind of hard. Okay, I would say football is kind of hard to scale a lot of times, right? Basketball is different, right? Where one player, a la like a LeBron, can make you a playoff team by himself because he
Mm-hmm.
can get you a stop and he can score on the other end. Football is different. I can only control one side of the ball, right? If I'm a quarterback, I control the offense. I can't control what the defense does. I give you an example, Aaron Rodgers, still a great quarterback. His team sucks. There's no weapons, but he's still a top quarterback if given the right weapons. So I can't blame him for that,
I was going to
right?
ask you, do you still consider Rodgers to be like one of the top
Yeah.
quarterbacks in the NFL?
He's still one of the top quarterbacks. He just that the team sucks.
So I was actually talking to my manager about him because he's a football fan too. He actually played college ball. And we were talking about Aaron Rodgers, and he was saying that Aaron Rodgers is probably the best quarterback to ever touch the ball. Yes, he doesn't
As a
have the rings like Brady does,
as far as
but
talent
talent
wise,
wise,
yes. As far as talent wise, yes, he would be. As far as if you looked at the quarterback talent, top five, I think you would put him in there. Unfortunately, there's a player by the name of Pat Mahomes that like
mm-hmm,
probably will be over
we'll take
him
that.
as of
Because
today.
so as of right now, so what is making Mahomes not better than Rodgers? Because they have the same amount of chips.
Who said he wasn't better than Rodgers?
That's what you're saying right now.
No,
You're
I'm
saying
saying
you wouldn't say Mahomes is over Rodgers yet. Why
no.
not?
I said no, no, no. I said Mahomes would be over Rodgers.
As of today?
Yeah, I would.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I would. I don't think that's a crazy statement. I don't think
So
that's
all of
crazy.
Rodgers' experience and all, the games he's ever played, everything he's ever done, as of today, Mahomes is better than
I'm
Rodgers.
still if you had to ask me what quarterback you picking today, I'm still picking Mahomes.
Both in their prime.
Yeah, I'm still probably picking Mahomes.
Okay.
Now, would it
I
be a
don't
hard? It'd be hard to now. Granted, okay, this would be the thing, right? I'll say this. I'll put it this way. If I had to pick between Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers in their prime, I'm picking Mahomes. If I had to pick between Aaron Rodgers and Josh Allen in their prime, I'm probably going Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Because
So that's just to give you an idea of how I feel, how good Pat Mahomes is and how good Josh Allen is. Where Josh Allen is up there, but he's still Aaron Rodgers in his prime that was Pat Mahomes before Pat Mahomes. He
yeah.
was the one doing the side arms and the very like backyard
And he
football
still got
type
that
plays.
power too.
He
I
still
seen him
got
throw
it.
a couple
And
balls and I
then
was like, ugh, he's throwing
you got Pat
heaters.
Mahomes now, where he's taking the NFL street like football type of play style, and then just turned it up a couple notches. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, man. But regardless of the fact that goes back to my original statement, Jalen Hurts is not that guy like that. Stop doing that. Okay, he's winning
This
games.
is
He's very productive.
This
I will
is
give him his flowers. He is playing amazing football right now. A great dual threat. Not top five. Not in he's. I would say this. I'll put him top 10. I'll put him top 10, but
okay.
he'll be closer to 10 than anything.
Yeah, you're gonna get lit up for that.
How? I don't think you understand how crazy of a take that is not. Like that's a regular ass take. I don't think nobody's putting Jalen Hurts in their top 5 because they understand that Jalen Hurts is benefiting from a good team. Not that necessarily he's a good quarterback. And what I'm saying is that they're not dependent on Jalen Hurts to be a Pat Mahomes type quarterback for them.
Mm-hmm.
Or Aaron Rodgers for that nature. They're asking him to be more like Kirk Cousins.
Just go out there and throw the ball.
Game manage, don't throw the game away. We have talent. And as you can see with the talent like AJ Brown, he's playing really good. He's performing. But imagine if Pat Mahomes had that receiver. Imagine if Aaron Rodgers had AJ Brown and Miles Sanders and the boys. The motherfuckers would be breaking records right now with that offense. So, like, let's not act like it's levels to this. You feel me? Jalen Hurts is nothing towards him. He's still doing his thing. But if you know football, you know what's up. It's levels to this. Give Lamar that type of offense. Breaking records, bro. Straight up.
Yeah,
There
no,
ain't
Lamar.
nothing. Breaking records, bro.
I
You
choose
know what I'm saying?
Lamar over Allen right now, so.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, what are we talking about, bro? It's no discussion. At the end
Speaking
of the
of Lamar.
day, hey, man, look, check this out.
What? Y'all got robbed. I'm not gonna lie, y'all got robbed.
I don't call it. Okay, sure. I guess you could call it Rob, but okay. Long story short, the Ravens blew another lead. We lost 28-27 to the Jaguars. Another frustrating L because it just seems like we get a lead, we lose it. We make mental mistakes at the end of games, and then we just fold, and the offense can't respond. And unfortunately, that's what happened. We was up, I think it was 17-10, 17-3, something like that, if I remember correctly. What was it? Yeah, we actually no, it was 10-10. My bad, it was 9-10. And then we scored 12-10. And then we pretty much shot out the whole fourth quarter. But we were up, I think, at a point. I think we were up by at least 2 touchdowns at a point, right? Which is supposed to be a ball game. And for some reason, we cannot hold a lead, especially in the last game, like last minute. Our defense like breaks down a lot. Lamar offensively, our offense is very like we don't have the weapons at all. It's literally Lamar or nothing, right?
Yeah.
And you get to a point is if he's locked up and he's not really throwing the ball well, because I love Lamar, but he's not an accurate passer. He's never been that, right? And our offense is such a run heavy offense is that if the run game ain't going and you're dependent on the passing, it just doesn't seem like that's a recipe to work. Just because Lamar struggles passing. Now I don't know if that's because he doesn't have the receivers or if he's just not a good enough quarterback. But right now, as it's looked, it's like he's trying to be that pocket passer, but he struggles at times. Like this game, he only completed 16 passes. He only completed 50% of his passes. That's not good. That's not gonna cut it.
He
needs
NFL help.
It not gonna cut it. You know what I mean? I mean his receiver health was very underwhelming. Devin Duvernay only had 3 catches for 23 yards. Mark Andrews 4 catches for 50 yards, which is decent. Deshaun Jackson, we recruited him. He had a nice little bomb, but he only had 2 catches. You know what I mean? And you just look around, and it's literally if it ain't Lamar rushing the ball, it's him passing. He carried the ball 14 times yesterday. He threw the ball 32. That's the half of the offense run straight through Lamar. You know what I mean? So shout out to Trevor Lawrence, though they played decent. Trevor Lawrence balled out, had 3 tugs, played fucking amazing, especially in that second half. Definitely drove down the field on our defense, which is we are still, even though our defense is not as good as it once was, we're still a top 10, top 15 defense. And we still sometimes seem to fold, especially in a lot of crucial games. So definitely will be something to keep paid attention to during the season, but I don't really see us winning anything. I think we still make the playoffs for sure, but I think we'll probably lose in the first round just because we just don't really have the ability to finish games on either side of the ball. If the offense needs to score, it's a struggle. If the defense needs to get a stop, it's a struggle. Either way, it just doesn't seem like we can finish games, and that's going to be a problem, especially when you get in the playoffs. So, yeah, shout out to the Jaguars, man, for sneaking out a dub.
How
Justin Tucker
come?
tried to kick a 68,000 yarder.
Yeah, I know.
Almost made that motherfucker too. Shout out to Justin Tucker, man. But
It's like a 67
yeah,
yard field goal
yeah.
attempt, I think. But
The
why do you
ultimate.
think the refs didn't overturn that last touchdown?
Which one?
The very last one for the Jags that won them the game.
I don't know. Probably just because it was home court advantage. I mean, you could if you don't think it was a touchdown, sure. But I think he got 2 feet in, especially how he fell. I
From the
would have given
footage,
it
it looked like he only got one.
for it looked like he got 2 to me, especially how he fell because you talking about when he caught the fade, right?
In the end zone.
Yeah, when he caught the fade over Marcus Peters. If you look, his right foot went in. His right foot was already in. That's one, and it was sliding. And his left foot, I think, tapped at the end, and that's 2. So at that point, that's a touchdown.
Even if like half of his foot is already out.
If you got 1 foot in already, if you get the other foot in, then that's 2 feet. It doesn't change.
Yeah, but I thought the whole foot has to be in.
I don't think. Well, I think it doesn't have to be the whole foot. It's like this. If you tap your toe in the end zone, that's still a whole foot. You don't have to have your whole foot planted. That makes
Oh,
sense?
it's like 10 toes down.
Yeah. So like if any part of your foot touches the end zone without touching the out of bounds, that's a whole foot.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Well,
yeah,
but I think
like I
from
said,
what we saw, it looked like I don't know. It just didn't look like his toes got down in time, and his foot was already like out on the white. So I don't know, but whatever. They didn't want to look at it, so y'all still took that L. But all good.
Yeah. So right now we're sitting at 7-4. I think we're still winning the division if I remember correctly. I want to check the standings right now. I think we're still winning the division right now. If we're not, I think we're 1 game down. So I think we're on an okay space. Not really, it's not really nowhere to be comfortable at, but we kind of at a point where we kind of want to win a division just because of the fact that the AFC East look like they might get 3 spots.
Oh yeah,
and the reason why they might get 3
crazy.
spots is because the Jets have, I think they have the tie. No, we'd have the tiebreaker against them. I think luckily,
they just got a new quarterback.
He balled
White
out
went
the other
crazy.
day. He went crazy. But we have the tiebreaker against the Jets, so we cool in that department. But the Chargers is 6-5, the Bengals are 7-4, so we're tied with them. The Bills is 8-3, the Jets is 7-4, the Dolphins is 8-3. So whoever doesn't win that division, they probably get in 2 wildcard spots, right? And then the Patriots are 6-5. So we got there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 teams competing for 3 spots.
Yeah. It's close.
Right. At this point, it's kind of you gotta win a division. We have to win a division. If we don't win a division, there's a decent chance we don't make the playoffs. So that was a win that we kind of needed just to kind of give us some breathing room, but it's not over yet. It's just we gotta win these games. We gotta win games like that. If we want to make the playoffs, we gotta finish off and win games like that. If we don't, then we'll fuck around and not make the playoffs. So, but yeah.
Well,
moving forward, for the Sunday night banger. I mean, I don't think y'all really care about Monday night. I was gonna add it to the list, but who really cares about the Colts and the Steelers, right? So the Packers and the Steelers. Packers and the Steelers.
Eagles.
Packers and the Eagles. Your boy Justin Hurts. Jalen Hurts. I said Justin Hurts. Jalen Hurts had a shootout with the great Aaron Rodgers, of course. Who else would it be, right? Shout out to Jordan Love. He came in and produced a little bit because Aaron Rodgers got hurt. Came in, gave a touchdown, 6 from 9, 113. Aaron Rodgers played good up to a certain point. But Jalen Hurts came, had a decent game. One 153 2 yards, but he really carried during the rush game. He had 157 with 17 carries. Miles Sanders, the running game was eaten. We got Miles Sanders running for 143 and Jalen Hurts running for 157. That's down to 300 yards rushing. That's all. That's these motherfuckers was eating. That run game, the Packers don't have no defense. So
yeah, they don't.
Kind of what happens, right? Yeah, man. The Packers they're bottom 5 as far as when it comes to defense rank overall. So it's kind of
their team just needs help.
Yeah, they kind of gotta blow it up. The Packers, they gotta figure out what they want to do with Aaron Rodgers. They gotta either trade him or build a team around him to win, because they drafted this quarterback, Jordan Love, which is pretty much the same scenario that they had for Brett Favre when Aaron Rodgers got drafted, where you draft a quarterback, you build them up, and then when the time is right, you let them play.
Yeah.
Everybody thinking that Jordan Love is supposed to be that guy because they wasted a first-round draft pick on this guy when Aaron Rodgers was in his goddamn prime and he was supposed to win. But they was like, you know what? We're going to draft this quarterback because Aaron Rodgers talking about leaving. So now that he didn't leave and now he stayed and now he played, now they're in a situation where they suck, but they still have this top quarterback. And now they have this backup quarterback that's waiting to play.
That's how bad that situation is. Love. I ain't even
you know what school they went to? Take a guess.
Love?
Yeah, take a guess.
Alabama.
Nope.
Stanford.
Close, but no. I give you one more try.
Close to Stanford?
Yes.
Somewhat. It wasn't Cal. Yeah, close.
No, it wasn't Cal. But it was close. UCLA.
Oh, he went to UCLA.
Yeah. But anyway. You know what? I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you 2 questions about this game. Not about the game, but what do you think the Packers go from here as far as what do you think the future is for them? And since you was on my line about it, and you never really said, and I'm kind of curious now because we talked about it a little bit earlier. Where do you rate Jalen Hurts as far as quarterbacks right now?
I think he's a top 5 quarterback. I would put Jalen Hurts as a top 5 quarterback. He's doing his thing, and I'm not gonna disrespect him like you. So that's that. But Packers right now.
Who's your top 5 quarterbacks right now? Forget all this. Who's your top 5 quarterbacks?
Mahomes, Allen, Hurts, Herbert.
You got Hurts at 3?
Well, no, you're saying top 5s. Like these are
rank them in order.
Okay. Calm down. Okay. Mahomes. Lamar.
At 2?
Lamar at 2.
Allen. And I'm a Lamar guy. Oh, God. Okay.
Herbert. Hurts.
So as a quarterback, you think Hurts is better than Joe Burrow and Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah. Right now.
You talk about me gonna get fried? I ain't gonna lie. This will definitely. This will be one of the shorts. You really think that Jalen Hurts is a top 5 quarterback? Yes. What makes you, outside of winning, right? Which is a team thing, partly. What makes Jalen Hurts a top 5 quarterback to you?
I just feel like he's completing most of his passes. He's pushing his team down the field. If he sees open space, he's gonna make the run. He's not scared of it.
He's very versatile, so he can run, he could throw. What else do you need? He's winning games for your team. What else are you gonna ask from your quarterback besides throw the ball to get him down the field? If there's open space, don't be afraid to run and win me some ball games. What else you need from your quarterback? Because how is he up there in interceptions?
Half a second.
Tied for second in
But
interceptions.
that's still
Josh Allen is
good.
number one, and he's still in my top five too. So I'm not really looking at that because you win in games. That's all you ask for your quarterback is, hey, go out there and win some games. You do what you got to do. And yes, he's got weapons. I'll agree with you on that. So that's why he is winning, but he's winning at a top tier level. I mean, when's the last time we've seen the Eagles at 10-1 at week 11 or week 12? Like, you can't argue
Uh,
that. You can't argue that.
what?
You can't argue that he's not doing his job.
He's doing his job. I'm not disagreeing that he's not doing his job. I just for him to be top five though.
Who
Do
else
you
is
feel?
there?
Do
Burrow?
you okay? Huh?
Burrow? Are you mad because
Okay,
I'm leaving
we're
out
talking about
Burrow?
instance. Okay, as far as play this year, he might be top. Oh, well, he is top 10 to me. He's top 10, right? I don't think he's top five though. And the reason why I say he's top five is when it comes to quarterbacks, right? Especially top five quarterback.
Hold on. You got
Do you
Tua
think?
in
No,
that
let me
top
ask you. Let
10?
me ask you. Let me ask you this question. Do you think Jalen Hurts is a franchise quarterback?
Is a franchise quarterback?
Yes.
As of right now, yes.
So you're putting him with the Pat Mahomes, the Josh Allen's,
Yeah.
players like that.
Eagles need to keep him.
Really?
Yes. Eagles should keep him.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So
Why
if
is that
Lamar,
so
no,
surprising
no,
to
no, wait,
you?
no. So I'm asking. So if Lamar Jackson becomes up the table, you don't need him because you got a franchise quarterback, right?
Well, that's Lamar Jackson.
No, 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 no. He gets franchise quarterback. So if he got a franchise quarterback, you're not trading off a franchise quarterback, right?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Aaron
I
Aaron
wouldn't be
Rodgers is
mad
the
if the
franchise
Eagles didn't go for
quarterback. No, 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 no.
Lamar.
Listen to me. Aaron Rodgers is
What?
the franchise quarterback.
Okay,
Joe
yes.
Burrow is a franchise quarterback.
Yes.
Pat Mahomes is a franchise quarterback. Josh Allen is a franchise quarterback.
Uh-huh.
When you have those quarterbacks, you're not moving from them unless you get a Pat Mahomes type
Yeah.
player. Even Lamar Jackson, franchise quarterback.
What year is Hurts on? Year two? Year three?
I think so, something like that. Year 2 or 3.
Okay. He's
Year.
got time to develop. He's got time to get better.
Mhm.
And look what he's doing already without development, without, the experience.
Very productive.
You don't
I
think the
mean,
Eagles will keep
he's
him?
a, I don't know. Kind of depends. It kind of they're kind of playing with the house's money at this point, right? Where they are they're winning games, but I don't think that they are sold on Jalen Hurts completely yet. Just because he's not the I don't think do you think that Jalen Hurts is a quarterback where you're down 6, you need to score to win the game, pressure environment. Do you think that Jalen Hurts is a quarterback you could give him the ball and have him drive down the field, get you a touchdown to win the game?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I don't know so yet. I still gotta see. Personally, I
Has he
believe I think
not
he
done
may
that
can.
already?
I think he did. No, he hasn't yet.
You know how many close calls the Eagles have had so far where he had to
Okay,
rush
so
down the
can you
field
give me
and
give me
score?
give me one situation. I'm
Oh
not. I'm kind
my
of blanking my mind, but
goodness.
if you know, then you tell me.
Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to go to the
No,
Eagles
no, no. You should
schedule.
know since you know Jalen Hurts is
Bruh.
you should tell me. You should be able to tell me. I
Okay,
shouldn't have to. You shouldn't have to go read up
you
because you won't.
you
You
is
won't be able to
on
do that. You won't
one.
be able to look at that. You will have to be
Okay.
able to watch.
Indiana was a good game. And they won that, and that one came down to last minute. They need to rush down the field.
Was it a drive? Was
Uh
it? How do you remember that
yeah.
being a drive?
Yeah, he needed to rush down the field and like score
Did
to
he?
make sure that they won that game.
How you know? Did you watch the game?
Versus Jacksonville, same thing. He had to do the same thing.
No, he didn't.
Week 1 in Detroit, same thing.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. Not
Yeah,
in
he did.
Detroit. No,
Yeah,
he didn't.
those are
None
all
of them
three.
games was
All
close.
three.
Outside of the Jaguars game.
Those 3 were all close games.
No, they wasn't.
Yes, they were.
You're just making shit up. That's crazy.
Go look up the scores.
It's ain't about the score. Is it? Did you look up the actual what it took to get to that point?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But still top 5 to me. So franchise quarterback, of course. Eagles should not be getting rid of Hurts. They should not be looking at other quarterbacks right now. Even if Lamar Jackson becomes available, Philadelphia should not be looking at Lamar Jackson.
You know, you haven't sold. I'm trying to be sold on Jalen Hurts. I'm trying to give you a chance to sell me on Jalen Hurts. I'm not sold completely. He's 15th in passing yards, 9th in passing touchdowns, 4th in QBR. So I give him that, and 2nd for interceptions. So he's playing productive football. He's not turning over the ball, which is what you want. But he's not really pushing the offense forward, if that makes sense. Did that make sense? Maybe, maybe not. If it don't, I could probably
I just don't know how you can look at him and be like he's not pushing the offense forward when
I'm trying to figure out how do I say this? How do I say this?
Defenses.
How do I? I'm saying when it comes to when I'm trying to say when it comes to quarterback play is that Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback, but I think that he's a great dual threat. But what I'm talking about is as far as a great passer, I still haven't seen that yet. When we compare him to the quarterbacks,
you don't think he be throwing dots out there?
No, not like that. And the reason why I'm saying that is because he's compared as great as dual threats are. One of the things that's always holds Lamar back is going to be the same reason why Jalen Hurts gets held back is when it comes to throwing dots. There's a certain tier that most of those quarterbacks just don't really get to, right? The Josh Allens of the world, the Pat Mahomes, the Aaron Rodgers. When it comes to throwing them dots, there's only like 3, and they're on their own. Everybody else is okay, and they make up for it because they are a dual threat in certain other areas. But Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, hell, Aaron Rodgers could do both. They can key you with their legs. Don't act like Josh Allen don't be out here running motherfuckers over.
No.
And Aaron Rodgers will sneak one. Aaron Rodgers will sneak a run on you. Let it happen. He'll sneak one on you. He ain't Brady. He ain't Lamar Jackson or nothing like that. Don't get me wrong, but you're not finna like this. You should know, Niner fan. Like he ain't ran on y'all a couple times.
Not even.
I'm not saying he break it for like 80 yards or nothing like that. But he's an agile quarterback. He's not stuck in a pocket. He'll break out the pocket if he has to.
But he's not gonna break for 40.
I'm not asking for my quarterback to do that.
He might break for like 5 or 10.
He's break for like 20, 30 before. You can go look up his highlight tapes. So I ain't even gonna have that argument with you. But as far as when it comes to mobility, he's not Justin Fields, he's not Jalen Hurts or Lamar Jackson. He's not even close. They are on the tier on their own, and they're right, and they're like Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, and Aaron Rodgers was on the tier under that, where they're mobile, but that's not what they're asked to do because they're passers. But for me, I love how Lamar and them play, but I need a player that if I give them the ball, I need to trust that they can get it to my wide receivers. Jalen Hurts, I don't know yet. That's still to be seen. Personally, I still got to see it. So I still got to see it until that time. The jury's still out. Jalen Hurts, I'm not hating. I'm a fan. I want you to be great, but yeah, I gotta see it, bro. I gotta see it. But yeah, Jalen Hurts top 5, crazy statement. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Matter of fact, comment section. Let us know if you feel like Jalen Hurts is I'm gonna that as a I'm gonna post that as a on my personal story. Is Jalen Hurts a top 5 quarterback? And I want to see if people actually agree with that statement. So,
Okay.
but anyway, moving along. I didn't even did you update the pick'ems from last week?
Mm-mm.
Damn. So what did you do? Okay, so all together, right? Thanksgiving, you picked. Where's my? I don't even have my phone.
Oh, let me tell you who I picked.
Yeah.
Who did I
I
pick?
think you picked
I
the
picked
Lions.
Lions,
That's an
Cowboys,
L. That's a dub.
Vikings.
I think you went 2-1, right? No, because you picked the Lions, they lost. You picked the Vikings,
For
they
the
won.
Thursday only?
Yes,
Yeah, I went 2-1.
you went 2-1. Plus the who did you pick for? Who did you pick
Oh,
for
you
the?
messed up this week.
I picked the Eagles this week.
No, you didn't.
Who did I pick?
You picked the Packers.
Oh, I did pick the Packers. I picked the
And
Packers,
you
and
picked
then
the
who?
Colts.
Oh, the Colts lost this week.
Mm-hmm. Steelers won.
Okay. So you went 13-11. So you went higher than me. So then now I picked I picked the Bills, they won. I picked the Giants, they lost.
Lost.
No, I picked the Eagles. Didn't I pick the Eagles?
You did not. I'm looking at the text right now. You put Bills, Giants, Vikings, Packers, and Colts.
Okay, so I went 2-1. And then who else I picked? Say the teams again.
Bills,
Uh-huh.
Giants,
Uh-huh.
Vikings,
Uh-huh.
Packers,
Uh-huh.
and Colts.
So I went 2-3. Got you. Okay. So 18 and 6. I think that's right. Yeah, 18-6. Okay, cool. All right. So, um, as it holds, I am I am 18-6, still a pretty decent record. And William is on the winning side now. He's 13-11. You know what I mean? Shout out to Thanksgiving, helping my boy out a little bit.
Yes.
Um,
Give me a present.
So yeah, we're doing the same thing. As we wrap up this pod, we're going to do the final pick'em, not the final pick'em, but the
For
pick'em
week
for week
13.
13. You know what I mean? As we do, we actually record the primetime games as our records and just for fun. But I think
I'm gonna
next
just
year,
text you whatever I pick right now so you have this in like writing.
yeah, for
Then you
sure.
text me.
So Thursday night, Buffalo at New England. Who you got?
I got Bills.
Yeah, I got Bills too. I'm not doing it. I'm not going against that. I'm a Josh Allen stan. I've been really. So I still think Pat Mahomes is better though, but I really like Josh Allen. Um, Pittsburgh at Atlanta. What you got?
We're gonna go through each game?
That's what we usually do.
Okay. We go Falcons.
Falcons.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go Pittsburgh. I think if they come out there, they get 2 back-to-back wins this week. Denver at Baltimore.
Mm,
You already know I'm going
that's
my
gonna be
game.
Baltimore.
You know what I mean? They better win this week. I'm gonna be
They at
pissed.
home.
They
Yeah, you
better
better
win.
not lose to
They
Bronco
better.
Country.
If,
Let's ride.
if they lose to a Russell Wilson led Denver, I'm gonna be sick. Green Bay at Chicago.
Green Bay.
Yeah, I'm actually going. Yeah, I'm going Green Bay as well. I think Jalen Fields. They did have a productive couple weeks, but I think Green Bay gets it
Yeah.
done. Aaron Rodgers will still be Aaron Rodgers to deal with at the end of the day. Jacksonville at Detroit. Jacksonville coming off a comeback win. I got Jacksonville. I think they
Nah,
go
I'm
back
saying
to
the
back.
Lions. I think Lions gonna pull it together because they've been on a hot streak, and yeah, they took this 1L, but it's the Bills, so I think
They
they
been
can
on a
take
hot
the
streak.
Jags.
How they been on a hot streak and they 4-7?
Because they 4 wins came in a row.
Oh, they didn't win. Did they win 4 wins? I don't know. You tell me. You tell
They
me,
were
Lions fan.
at
You a
least
Jared
like
Goff
3 in a
fan.
row. It was like 3 in a
Tell
row.
me. You tell me, Jared Goff fan. Oh,
Yeah, well,
Cleveland
because once
at
they got that
Houston.
new coach, they started winning every game.
Okay, got you. Cleveland at Houston. Deshaun Watson is back. I think he plays this week, if I remember correctly. And he
Oh, that's
plays
gonna be
against his former
Cleveland.
team
Yeah, that's
against
gonna be Cleveland.
Houston. It's going to be Cleveland. They're going to be
Yeah.
a lot of people at this game. I heard they're going to have some of the accused people there at the game. So this game is going to
The
be pretty
Qs.
toxic. The accused people of the whole
Oh, the
situation that happened.
accused.
Used,
I was like, you
yeah.
coming at the queer community? Or what you talking
Yeah.
about?
So I think this game will be I think this will be if you don't really look at social media, I think that might be a game you want to look into because it might get a little toxic that
That's gonna
game.
be on trending on TikTok or on Twitter.
Yes, for sure. 100%. 100%.
Trending on Twitter.
New England at Minnesota.
Mm.
At Minnesota, man.
That,
Mike White, I
don't
feel
you mean
like
the
this is great.
Jets, New York?
New York Jets at Minnesota. Sorry.
No, I'm gonna take the Jets
Why?
because I just think Jets are an overall better team, and
Really?
yeah, because they got a defense too. They got an offense and a defense, where Vikings only got an
Offense is
offense.
shit. Offense is shit. Offense is
You obviously
shit.
did not watch White play last game, so okay.
White had
Okay.
3 touchdowns, but as an offense, my Minnesota offense clears the Jets. There's not even a discussion. Are we serious?
That Jets defense is scary, bro. So you might
The
want to
Jets
chill,
defense
bro.
has Minnesota beat. I will give you that. But Minnesota offense is clearing the Jets
Okay,
offense. It's
we're
not
gonna
even
find out.
close.
We're gonna find out.
Name me 5 players on the Jets offense right now, since they're better.
Why?
Better yet, I'll give you even a better one. Name me 3. Nope. Name
No
me 3.
what?
Don't even look at your. Why you
I'm
looking
not
at your
even.
phone? Why you looking?
What are you talking
I see
about?
you looking.
I don't know what
I
you're
see
talking
you
about.
looking.
I don't
You
know
can't
what
even
you're talking
name 3
about.
players. You can't even name 3 players on the
Yeah,
Jets
there's White.
offense. No, you can't.
Yeah, yeah. I know White. I know Wilson. I know Flacco.
You just named a backup quarterback. Just that proves my
I
point.
know Carter. I
Anyway,
know Hall. I know Johnson.
they not even playing. They're hurt, bro. That's what
Those
I'm
are the
saying.
running backs.
Yeah, you don't. They hurt. They're hurt. They're not good. They're not Dalvin Cook.
Barrios.
He's not Justin Jefferson.
Charles Black.
Yeah, you're just
Davis.
naming players now
Yeah.
because you're on the
Yeah.
website. Anyway,
Yeah.
Washington at New York Giants.
Jeff Smith, Garrett Wilson.
Can
Yeah.
you name? Can you move past? Because we already established that you don't know. You didn't know the roster, and you said they were better than Minnesota. But anyway, Washington at the Giants. Who wins?
Washington versus Giants.
Yes,
Giants.
I'm going with Washington in a divisional matchup. I think we're starting to see the Giants kind of come back to life. I think they'll lose another game.
My boy Barkley.
I'm surprised you know him. Tennessee at Philly.
Ooh. I'm gonna say Tennessee.
I'm going with Philly. How you go? How you wait? So they got a top 5 quarterback, and you still picking Tennessee? That's crazy.
I
Anyway,
just want to see if they can do it.
yeah, I'm going with Philly. I ain't about seeing what they can do. That's just incredible. Seattle at LA Rams.
Oh, Seattle.
Yeah, go Seattle too. The Rams is just the Rams is
terrible.
That is a shit show, if I say less. Miami at San Francisco or Santa Clara. You know me, man. I'm going with the Dolphins, man. I might go to that game. I don't know yet. I got a busier weekend than I thought. I may go to the game. I'm not sure, but I might be at that game. I want to go though too. You know what I'm saying? Dolphins will get that dub, man. At the end of the day.
So Niners have not allowed any points in the second half for the past 4 games, and
that's cool. Have
they
y'all played any?
They shut out the Saints, and the Saints have not been shut out since 2001.
Have y'all really played a good offense yet?
Yeah, we can score points.
Have y'all played?
Have we played a
Has
good
y'all defense really played a good offense yet?
Um,
No. We're gonna see against the Dolphins. This is gonna be a nice little litmus test about
would you
how
consider
good they're.
Seattle a good offense?
Fuck no.
Okay,
No.
we just gonna throw you, bro. We play Arizona.
Terrible offense. There's y'all
D-Hop?
haven't. Dog, their offense sucks, bro. And y'all played a backup quarterback. What are we talking about?
Okay, we're gonna find out.
Anyway, like I said, man, Dolphins. I'm expecting Dolphins to get the dub. The Niners got a top defense. That's nothing to be talked about. But at the same time, I don't feel like they played a really good offense yet until this week.
Always hating.
I ain't hating. It's just being honest, bro.
Always
We'll see. Because I'm pretty sure that shutout shit ain't gonna happen against the Dolphins. But we gonna see. We will see. Because I mean, the Dolphins pretty much got like half y'all squad anyway. So there's that.
They have our team.
So that should be fun to watch. I'm definitely going to be watching that game out of all of these so far that I've seen, except for probably the Cleveland and Houston. Kansas City at Cincinnati.
Oh,
I'm going Cincinnati. I mean, I'm going Kansas City as well. I don't really think Cincinnati is good, but I hope they lose because I'm trying to have winning division. The Chargers at the Raiders.
Chargers.
I'm going with the motherfucking Raiders, man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Just win, baby. That's it. That's what's all that matters. You feel me? Just win, baby.
Goodness.
You feel me? Big Raider. What I'm trying to think. Oh, Sunday night. Indianapolis versus the Cowboys. These primetime games have been so garbage, bro.
That's gonna be Cowboys.
I think so too. I got the Cowboys as well. I did. Oh my god, these games have been so terrible. These primetime games suck, bro. I'm being so honest. And lastly, Monday night, New Orleans at Tampa Bay. Who you got?
Bucks.
This will be a week that we probably agree with the same team because I don't like New Orleans for real. I'm going Tampa Bay.
Okay, well, I'll send you the text of the teams that we picked.
Yeah, so we pretty much put the same shit. So it's Buffalo, Dallas, and Tampa Bay. We both agree on the same team. Yeah. This probably be one of the first weeks. One of the first few weeks we do this. So well, I think that does it, man. That does it for what's this? Episode 10, 9? Damn, we had 9. We finna be at 10, bro. You feel me? We here. This has been another episode, number 9 of the Good Call Fellas podcast. I appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Again, if you're on YouTube, make sure you like the video, comment, follow us, subscribe, share if you can, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. If you're listening to this on Apple Music or Spotify, make sure you leave a 5-star because we like the what they like to call that. What you need? What is it that you look for? Gratification? Not gratification. What is it when you try to look for acceptance? When you look for somebody's validation. There we go. Boom. We need validation.
Yes,
so make sure you leave a 5-star. Make sure you comment on Apple Music or Spotify or wherever you're listening to this podcast from. Again, thank you guys for watching or listening to us. This has been another podcast. I go by Tweez, rock with my brother Will. Any last words?
Just be careful out there because people been throwing elbows and popping people in the forehead, making them bleed. So be careful out there.
What are you talking about?
Westbrook.
Oh, yeah.
So watch out.
Respect.
Be careful out there.
Respect on my boy, man. And we lost to Indiana last night we was up by 17.
I seen that.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Westbrook has to get traded. I don't know when he's going to get traded, but he has to get traded. It just doesn't.
It's not
really. It works, but you could see the ceiling for sure. You could see the ceiling. Like at its best, playing team, maybe make the playoffs, but we get knocked out the first round, to be completely honest.
Mm-hmm.
So, but unfortunately, we kind of laid this bed and we got to lay in it. So we just gonna be trash. So,
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
that's it for today.
It's been real.
Make
It
sure you
is
watch me on
past
Twitch.
midnight. Yeah, man.
Red Vapor 8th. I'll be streaming.
Yeah, make sure you watch him, Red Vapor 8th. Once I get past this cough, I want to stream, but niggas be sick.
Going crazy.
Huh?
Warzone 2 be going crazy. That
Oh,
proximity
yeah.
chat, bro. I was hiding in the bathroom. This team came in and killed my squad. I was in the bathroom. They was like, "Where are you?" I was like,
Oh,
"Check
man.
the bathroom."
I ain't gonna lie. Warzone proximity chat has definitely made Warzone a lot of fun. For sure.
My
It's
friends
fire.
be trying to like hook up with other teams and be like, "Oh, let's double up and take some squads out." And I just come running in, start killing that team that they're trying to double up with. They're like, "Will, what are you doing?" I'm like, "I need the kills. I need that XP points, bro."
Exactly. Yeah, it's been fire, man.
It was fun to play.
Yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is fire, man. It's a big dub.
Yeah.
So yeah. Did you get the full game or you just got the Warzone? I ain't gonna lie, I just had a brain fart.
Are you okay? Did you have a stroke?
I was like, oh, did you damn? Did you get the full game or did you just get?
I just got Warzone.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but I'll be playing FIFA and Warzone too. So come check me out.
I'm saying them games are on sale too, especially Black Friday. They had sales.
I'm gonna have to wait till Christmas.
I know, right? Them shits was like half off. I think 2K was like $20. I think Madden was like $20.
Oh dang!
FIFA was like $20 too. I think too.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Anyway,
thanks y'all for watching. Love y'all. Doses.